Hi there, welcome back to Reflections by Jane. I've got another project for you using the card kit from Love from Lizzie. It's not a card, it's another project, so hopefully you'll like this one. If so, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment, let me know what you think. So I'm going to start off with a piece of cardstock. This isn't from the kit, this is from my stash. It's actually Hunky Dory Adorable Scorable because I'm going to be making a box. And I've cut this piece to 19 centimetres by 16 centimetres. And what I need to do for this is grab my mini Hunky Dory scoreboard. I got this idea from for the box actually in one of the handbooks for a Hunky Dory. It's the drawer box. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is it's portrait style, and then I'm going to score it at 3 centimetres, 5 centimetres and 14 centimetres, like so. Yep. And then turn it clockwise so it's landscape, and then you've got to score it at 7 centimetres, 9 centimetres and 16 and 18. Yep. So you'll have these sections here, which will be the main part of the box, and then you need to cut away some pieces. So I'll just get rid of my scoreboard for a moment. Grab some scissors, and then you need to cut away let me just remember how I made it. So that way you've got 2 centimetres, so you're going to cut away this bit here, these bits, these bits, and that's it for now. Right, so let's start cutting. So I'm going to wedge that piece, cut up there and wedge that piece, get rid of that and get rid of that. We don't need those. I'm going to trim that down as well because that's one of the tabs. And then I'm going to cut up here and up here and wedge those pieces, or miter them, whatever you want to call it, and then just trim a little bit of that away as well, because those are the tabs. I'm just trimming that down a little bit along the score line. Okay, and I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to trim all the way down there, all the way down there, and then cut away that piece. Don't need that. And then oh, I don't need that bit, so get rid of that. And then I'm going to wedge those, wedge that one. Oh, let's get rid of that and cut away that little piece there, so I don't need that. And then I'm going to cut that piece all the way down there and all the way down there. hopefully you'll follow along. And then that piece there, that piece there. So I'm not very experienced at making boxes, but I do like to have a go now and again. And if I've got a template to follow, it's really easy. And then I'm going to cut that bit away there. Don't need that. So just trim that. Yeah, I think so you will have something that looks like that. Okay, I'll just get rid of those scraps. So you'll have something that looks like that. So I am just going to burnish these score lines like so. Oh, I don't think I need that piece. Oh no, I do need that piece. Ignore me. And then just burnish that again. I think I've done them all. And then this piece here, this flap here, I'm just going to tidy that up a little bit because it's I haven't cut it down the score line as nicely as I'd like, because that's the flap of the box, and I just want it to be a little bit tidier, like so. Right, so this and also this piece I'm going to round the corners. I am also going to grab my crop it down and use the 1/4 inch hole and just eyeball where I want my holes to be, like so. Doesn't have to be spectacularly amazing. Right, for the outer edge of the box, I'm going to decorate. So I've got a couple of pieces here. These are, I've got 2 pieces of the mint cardstock from the kit, and these measure 8.5 by 6.5 centimeters. So I've got 2 of those, and I've got 2 of the pattern paper. I've chose 2 of the same with the lollipops on, and they're 8 centimeters by 6 centimeters. I'm just going to mat and layer those. Just put my box template to one side first, and I'm also going to round the corners of these just to give it a bit of added interest, and make it look a little bit more professional. So just going to round those, and also the mint card as well. So that's those. I'll put the measurements in the description box below, and then hopefully you'll be able to follow along with the video when assembling it. So I'm just going to grab my glue and adhere these together. Yeah, pretty. I like the contrast of the pink and the mint together. I think that looks really lovely. Like so. And then I'm going to just figure out which is the top of my box. I think I'm going to have it that way, so I don't think it really matters. So those fit on there beautifully, and that's on there, like so. Right, right, it's time to put the box together. Now I find that when you're putting the base, this is the base, this end, this flap here is the top of the box, and I know what I haven't done. I haven't put on my ribbon. Oh dear, I need to put some ribbon on it. There's no point in putting holes in it for ribbon to go if you're not going to be putting any ribbon. Right, I'll just use some red liner tape. I'm going to use the deep red and put that on there, and then I've got some wider red liner tape which I'll just stick over the top of that ribbon, hopefully just to give it a bit more stability, and so it doesn't just use my pokey tool just to make sure that that's stuck right down. Okay, so right now I can put that back on. I always forget the ribbon. You need to put the closure on. Oh dear. Never mind. There's a little bit of the tape poking out there, but I'm not too bothered about that. Okay. There. That hopefully will stick down securely. Right. Right, to stick the bottom, I'm going to stick the actual side of the box first using this tab here. So I'm going to use my glue. Like so. And making boxes when people are watching, I find, is a bit scary. Because when you're doing it on your own and you make a mistake, it's fine, you can just go back and do it again. But when you're doing it for other people and want other people to see what you're doing, it's yeah, it's a bit scary. So I'm just trying to get that glue to bond together. Just waiting for that to bond. I'll just have a quick slurp of coffee so it don't go cold. Like so. Right, for the base, what I did to practice was put a flap down, then put the side flaps down, and then put the bottom flap down. And that traps those tabs and gives it a bit more of a professional finish. So I'm just putting some glue in there, like so. Fasten those down, and then I'm just going to put some glue along there and fasten that down. Just hold it. If you use a good adhesive, it doesn't take long to bond. You could also stand it up like so, folder, like so. Okay. Right, I'm just going to put that to one side and let that finish gluing. Okay, so I'm going for that smaller piece now, that piece that measures 10 centimetres by 12 centimetres. And I'm just going to grab my scoreboard again on the centimetre side. Okay, and on the on my scoreboard, if you score, centimetre side, turn it over. If you put it to this side of the box, this scoreboard allows that little extra couple of millimeters for box making so that the box lids can slide onto the box bases easily. But if your scoreboard, if you haven't got one of these scoreboards, just score from this side right flush up to the edge, but then pull the cardstock over by a couple of millimeters, and that will give you room to slide the base onto the lid. And you know, if you've got two movable elements, you need that little bit of extra room so that it will slide in and out easily. I hope that makes sense. But my scoreboard does do this. So I'm going to score, all I'm going to do is score around each edge at 1.5 centimeters. Yep. Oh, didn't want to do that. Okay. Easy. And then I'm just going to snip those pieces. Like so. Just get rid of those. Now I'm going to burnish these really well. Okay. And then just fold those over those tabs like that. And in theory, what all we're doing is making a little tray, but I want to decorate the inside of this as well. So this now measures, where's my ruler? There it is. So this now measures 6.5 centimeters by 8.5 centimeters. So I'm going to cut another piece of pattern paper, and I'm going to keep it the same pattern. So I'm going to cut a piece of paper 6 by 8. Like so. And that is going to decorate the inside. So I'm just going to lay that down. In the centre there. That will also cover up my pencil marks. Like that. And then I'm going to glue these tabs like so. And I have got some paper clips, and that will just hold those tabs in place while the glue dries. I've got the shakes, and I think it's because I've had so much coffee this morning. Oh dear. There we go. And do that. And then just a bit of glue in there, like so. Right, so I'm just going to let that glue bond, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm hoping that's bonded now. So I'm going to remove the paper clips. So that's my tray, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that will slide in there. Yeah, perfect. So it slides in and out. It's a bit like a matchbox kind of box, I suppose. And then that closes down like that. The ribbon threads through these holes. She can get it through like so. Yeah, and then that folds down like that. That folds over like that, and then you can tie it to close it. So I'm just going to do that. Just going to tie a little bow, if she can tie a bow like so. Yeah, so you've got a lovely little box there. Now I've cut a fancy edge circle there. I've also cut a plain circle, so I'm just going to actually I'm going to use my tape. Just going to mat that on there. I've just used some pink mirror card from my stash, and I've also chosen one of the floral ephemera pieces. So I am going to just put some glue on that piece. Just dabbing a bit of glue on there, and then stick that on there like so. How pretty is that? Looks so pretty. And then I'm going to put that on there, and I'm going to use some foam. I can find my foam. Here it is. So I've got some 1mm foam here. Just going to cut a piece off, and I'm just going to lay a couple of pieces of dimensional foam. It's only a 1mm depth, so it's not going to be too high. And I'm going to stick that. It is covering up that lollipop, I know, but if I'd have thought about it ahead, then so you've got a lovely little box there. Right, so the question is, I'm just going to tidy up. So the question is, what are we going to put inside this box? Just struggling to get the lid on my glue. I don't want it to dry out. So what are we going to put in this box? Okay, so let's untie it. Let's open up the flap and pull out the tray inside. So I have got a couple of tea lights. They fit in there beautifully. And I've also got these little jars. I think I bought them off Amazon. They're little tiny jars, and they're perfect for putting glitter in. And the little bag of glitter you got with Lizzie's kit last month, I'm going to dispense into one of these. I've got a few of them, but I'm going to put the glitter in. So I've got it on my table rather than a bag. I like a little jar. And the lids are quite substantial. So what I thought was, I've filled one up with bubble bath, and I've printed off on my label printer a a little label, and that says, so I've got glue all over my fingers, that says bubble bath, so you can lay that on there. And then how about another one that says, oh, I've got no thumbnail, so I'm struggling to get the sticker off. How about another one that says bath sprinkles? So for bath sprinkles, how about we put in these rose petals? Right, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get them out the bag. I know, bear with. I think, oh, it's just, no, let's not use that. Aha! Yeah. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, never mind. Let's get them in as best as we can. Yeah. Oh dear. Right, let's push them down. You get the idea, even though I've made a pig's ear of it. Yeah, and they're bath sprinkles. And what a lovely gift to give to somebody. Yeah. What a lovely gift to give to someone for a Valentine's. I mean, give it to your best friend. And she can pour the bubble bath and the bath sprinkles into a bath. I'm hoping that the rose petals will rehydrate and in the bath, so you know, they look like rose petals in your bath. That was my idea anyway, and I hope that that has given you a lovely Valentine's Day gift idea. You could even cut a tag and put a sentiment on. Actually, let's do that. Right, let's find a tag. I only want a little one. Let's use You Make Me So Happy. Yep. Let's grab the Misty. go. And we shall use, I'm going to use sparkling berry, I think. Let the ink transfer on there. Ooh, lovely. Yeah, I like that. Go, you make me so happy. And then if we untie that, hopefully that will go on there. Like so. How lovely is that? And I think for an extra bit of bling, I'm going to add one of these red hearts on there. There we go. Right, that's it. I'm going to call that a day. You make me so happy. And then when you open up this inside, you pull out the tray and out comes some bath time goodies. Bath sprinkles, bubble bath and a couple of tea lights. I love that. I think it's so cool. I really hope you like that project and it gives you a bit of an idea of what to do with your the rose petals that you received in the kit. Use them yourself. I'm going to. Thanks for looking. Please hit subscribe and like this video because it helps me get noticed, and yeah, I'd really like to do this full time. So yeah, your support is greatly appreciated. I appreciate every single one of you that watches and spends time with me. Have a great day, take care of each other, and I'll see you soon. Bye.